Hello again, this is part of the Pencrest High School AP Physics 1 video series. Today we're going to talk about exam-specific modifications for the 2020 AP exam administration. So obviously there have been changes made for this year's AP exams. This presentation will detail the changes made for AP Physics 1. The updated exam schedule has AP Physics 1 slated for Thursday, May 14th at 4 p.m. This information is going to supersede anything that you have seen or see anywhere else. The exam will take 45 minutes and will consist of 2 free response questions. There will be no multiple choice. So once again, the exam is scheduled for Thursday, May 14th at 4 p.m. So first we'll go over some logistics. They suggest logging in a half an hour before the exam, so that would be at about 3:30. Presumably you're going to use the same login that you have for AP Classroom. According to AP Central, under coronavirus updates and taking the exams, they're going to provide information on how to access the testing system on test day sometime in late April. It is pretty late April right now, so I hope the information should be coming very soon. The exam content this year has been truncated, so it's not going to include waves or electricity. It will include all the following: kinematics, Newton's laws, circular motion, work and energy, impulse and momentum, rotation, which pretty much has all the above. And it will also include harmonic motion, which would be spring mass systems and pendulums, the first week of the waves unit that we did. All of the exams this year are open book, open note. That means that you can have whatever you want on hand. If you don't physically have a formula sheet anymore, I can provide one to you electronically, or you can download it from AP Central. But you'll have to print it out somehow, because I can't get a physical copy to you at this point. Maybe somebody has more than one that they can get to you, but you'll have to look into that yourself. They do have a caveat on the website. It says collaborating with others is not considered acceptable open notes. AP exams give you an opportunity to show your mastery of a subject, not someone else's. It's strictly forbidden to give or receive aid during the exam. Any students found using the work of others, exchanging or sharing information on exam topics, collaborating via any online platform, or soliciting tips for problem-solving approaches will be investigated for violating exam security. The consequences for violating exam security are pretty severe. I'll provide a link so you can see what they are for yourselves. Also buried in the test security section is this little gem. In addition, each student's AP teacher will receive copies of the work the student submits to us, enabling teachers to spot inconsistencies with students' known work, which I find very interesting. So now on to the questions themselves. Question 1 is going to be 25 minutes plus 5 minutes to upload. This question is what they call qualitative-quantitative translation. It assesses the student ability to translate between quantitative and qualitative justification and reasoning. So for models, think back to every 12-point problem you've ever had. Usually number 1 on an FRQ exam. You may need to do algebraic manipulation, numerical calculation, justify your response sorts of things. What happens if you replace the disc with a hoop, that sort of thing. So we've done quite a few of those. This question is apparently worth 60% of the exam raw score. Historically, they have been worth 12 points on the actual exam. Question 2, which they're going to give you 15 minutes for, again, plus 5 minutes to upload. This question is what they call a paragraph argument short answer. Assesses student ability to create a paragraph length response, which consists of a coherent argument about a physics phenomenon that uses the information presented in the question and proceeds in a logical, expository fashion to arrive at a conclusion. So you might recognize the phrase coherent argument. Quiz 2 that we took on Thursday was modeled after this type of question. So this question is going to be worth 40% of the exam raw score. If question 1 is worth 12 points, this one will be worth 8. Whatever the actual point values are, the ratio will be 3 to 2. So it could be 15 and 10, 12 and 8, no idea. So hopefully that clears up what the exam's going to be like. Presumably they're going to either post or email you with the information that deals with logging in and getting to the test center. I don't have any of that information yet, so I'll keep my eyes open and I'll keep clicking on AP Central to see if they announce anything in the upcoming couple of days. It's late April, so they should be putting that stuff up soon. In the meantime, that is all, and enjoy, and we'll be in touch.